Can I get some closure? Stay right where you are and don't come closer. If you haven't picked it up, it's over. You wanted her, so just give me what I...
Alright, gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And before we get into today's video, guys, as usual, let me do my shameless plugins. If you're not, make sure you follow me at the appropriate social media at Tanek127, which includes Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. And also, if you want more Cyberpunk 2077 news, guides, updates, and things like that, make sure you are liking today's video, subscribing to the channel, and also ringing that silly bell so that way we all don't get boned with notifications. So what is going on, guys? Welcome back and welcome to, I believe this is probably my first Cyberpunk video I've ever done here on the channel. And the reason for that falls into a lot of things, not to mention, the many delays. And when the console generation first started, well, last gen, there really wasn't too much news about it besides teaser trailers and teasers here and there. And this game has been in development for a while. And it's one that I've been wanting to make videos on, but in the end, there really just, I didn't feel like there was much for me to talk about. Yes, I mean, we could have talked about, like development news and stuff like that, but there was nothing, just like concrete and very exciting, little gameplay teasers and stuff like that here and there. Don't get me wrong, I've been super excited, super hyped for the game and everything, and this is one of the #1 games I've been wanting to play this whole console generation. But YouTube-wise, I just always felt like there wasn't too much to talk about until, it got more concrete, it got closer to launch and stuff like that. And with this final, well, I'm not going to say final, but with this most recent video that they've put out there, I feel like there's a lot to discuss, finally a lot going on. So first and foremost, if you don't know, Cyberpunk 2077 is coming to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and PC December 10th. With next-gen enhanced patches planned later on as well. And also, given, CD Projekt Red's big, ambitious sides of things and everything like that, I'm not going to say it's going to happen or try and make any promises for developers, but don't be surprised if they make an attempt to bring this to Nintendo Switch in some way, shape, or form in the future. I honestly could see it happening. Now, don't get me wrong, this has been in development for years now for these platforms, so it could damn well be a long while. But hey, I mean, they've impressed us before. They brought The Witcher 3 to Switch, and it is a very, very, very impressive port. And the Switch has, hidden sauce that, developers can work with, that, some developers know how to utilize that awesome little system, some don't. So I'm just saying, don't be surprised if it comes to Switch later on down the line at some point. But Cyberpunk has always interested me because it's one of those, first-person, open-world, single-player RPG kind of things. Not so much on the GTA side, but more of like a Fallout kind of game. Just, in more of a cyberpunk universe. And that's what got me excited, because games like Fallout aren't necessarily my cup of tea, even though I do really enjoy the Fallout series. But I'm a big fan of, cyber stuff, futuristic games, punk kind of aesthetics and atmosphere and everything, and this game has just had my interest for a very, very long time. And now that it's actually around the corner, I am really excited about it. I do want to bring it to my channel, and there's a ton of content, that I would like to deliver for this game. Not to mention, the rumors of multiplayer aspects being added later, whether that's in the form of co-op missions or being able to just bring somebody into your world to help you do things. I don't know how the multiplayer aspect is going to look, but from what I know, the devs have talked about going down that road with Cyberpunk. But from what I know, the core game at launch is going to be single player. I'm guessing if they decide to do any multiplayer things, it'll be added at a later date. But one thing I do appreciate in this video right here is they're showing gameplay of the game running on the Xbox Series X and the Xbox One X. And that personally got me really excited, is because not only did they finally give us console gameplay, which is something I've been waiting a really long time for, because most of the past videos of gameplay they've shown have been on PC. But they showed us current and next-gen gameplay. Now, granted, this is without the enhanced patches. So what you see on the Xbox Series X is just the Xbox One version being boosted by the power of that console. So chances are when you see it on when you get the game on an Xbox Series X, chances are it'll run the One X version with some enhancements, and then if you get it on Series S, it'll probably run the One S version with some enhancements, etc., etc. You guys know how this game goes with the Xbox now. And then, of course, you know, the PS4 version will be how PS4 runs game. PS4 Pro will be slightly enhanced. PC will, you know, just they'll stomp us out and play the game at 9 million FPS and at 9K as always. It's like, I'm just kidding, but you guys get the picture. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do with this game next gen, because judging by this video, this game looks really solid on current gen. And that was one thing that was really scaring me, because according to the last delay, there was a rumor that the game was being delayed because current gen was holding it up, and I kind of found that was weird, and I'm not going to say it was impossible, but I really just found that very odd, because this game's been in development for current gen all this time. The next gen consoles just, you know, came into the mix probably a few years ago when, you know, they started building these machines. I don't know if it was 2, 4, or 6 years ago, however long they started making these next gen consoles. I don't build consoles. I have no clue how long it takes, but I do know the current gen consoles were in the mix with this game's development cycle a lot longer than the next gen consoles. So when that rumor started circling around, I was like, I mean, okay, I guess, but I'm pretty sure, you know, the current gen consoles are what this game was made for. And I do think, you know, today's news, and especially everything they had to go over in the trailer and stuff like that, in the gameplay they showed, I think that confirms that, because they said next-gen enhanced patches would come later next year, which makes sense, you know, because the game has been in focus for this current generation of consoles. But seeing what they're going to be able to do with this game, taking advantage of these RDNA 2 CPUs, oh baby, I am excited, and man, I cannot wait. But like I said, guys, Cyberpunk 2077 is coming out on December 10th. On the 3 main platforms, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, with next-gen enhanced patches coming later on next year. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited, and what type of content from Cyberpunk 2077 would y'all like to see on this channel. But anyway, guys, if y'all enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button for me, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tnek127, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out, take care.